everyone, welcome back to the channel. Being a Fine Figure here, and today we will be unboxing the Mcfarlane Toys DC Direct Page Puncher Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. And at first, initially, when I look at the packaging, I was like, wait a minute, they might have they forgot the background. It doesn't have a background, but this one in particular has the comic book backwards. So I don't know if that was the intention of it, but hey, it looks pretty good. It's got that nice image of this comic book. Me, myself, am not too familiar with this storyline. I know, obviously, who Supergirl is. I grew up on the Supergirl movie back when, in the 80s, which I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it could have used a little bit more retooling of the script, per se. But for what they wanted it to achieve, I guess it was okay, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, this is the latest offering from Mcfarlane Supergirl. This will be my third Supergirl with the actual suit. I know we got Power Girl, who technically is Supergirl, but you know, it's a whole different character and from a whole different world. But per se, we did get the what was it? The Injustice Supergirl, and then about a year ago or so, less than a year, maybe a year, we got the Supergirl, which wasn't quite, you know, the boots and everything. Everybody had something to nitpick about it, I myself also included. But anyway, this one looks great. The image on that comic book, it's dead on image here. We finally get the accurate boots. I mean, it just looks incredible. And we got not only the cloth cape that we got with the other one, but we also have it with the wire. So anyway, without further ado, as we do here on the channel, let's crack this figure out of the packaging, and I will be right back. All right, now that the figure is out of the packaging, we will quickly go over the accessories. And of course, the Page Puncher Supergirl comes with, like every other Page Puncher, comes with a nice little comic book here. And of course, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, which is obviously the title of the soon-to-be-released Supergirl film by James Gunn, which I think it's in production right now. I think they're filming the scenes and stuff. So about, what is it, a year, 2 years from now, it'll be released. I don't know, one of those. So can't wait to see that. And hopefully they'll do a little bit better than that 80s movie. Like I said, hey, for what they did back then, I can't really complain. You know, it was what it was. And of course, McFarlane's DC Multiverse comes with a stand, which flying figure, flight stand, you know, would have made more sense. But hey, you know, you can win them all. Got tons of these. They do come in handy once in a while. And of course, the standard McFarlane trading card, or data file, as some people like to call it, which is basically the same image. Tells a little bit about the story, about that comic book story, little blog there, and the same image there, nothing different on these. And then of course, he does come with an extra set of fists, and of course she has one sword holding hand, and of course one flight hand. I wish I would have just got the flight hand. And then of course she does come with another accessory. She does come with this gummy, I mean, it's basically me when I took it out of the packaging. It is terrible. It is a nice sword, but I'm not gonna be using it at all. I mean, it's Supergirl. She doesn't need a sword. So definitely gonna throw it in my bin of accessories, because I definitely do not need it. It's a nice looking sword. I got some nice detail on it, as you can see on the handle. Look at that. Looks very nice. Kind of reminds me of the Sword of Omens with the little eye in the middle. I mean, it is a nice sword. It is crappy material. But again, it is Supergirl. Not going to use it. Now, onto the figure itself. She is basically on the same sculpt as the first Supergirl offering we got from McFarlane. That classic look they try to sell us as. I do like the better color on the suit. She is going to look amazing next to that new Silver Age Superman that I have with... It's coming. I have yet to unbox it. It's still in the box, so stay tuned for that video. But I like the improvement. Again, with the boots and the skirt, it looks a lot better than this one here, which for a while I thought this was going to be the only one we were going to get. So I am glad that they came up with that storyline, and McFarlane jumped on it right away. And of course, as you can see, she did come with the S on the cape, which is always a plus with the Superman on Supergirl figures. And the amazing detail on the skirt, I like the way, I mean, they pretty much mimic the comic book. If you really think about it, like that image from the comic book, this is what it is. It's basically the same thing. The flow hair, everything. It's just that same image. And of course, you know, except for the open palm hand, flight hand. But they merged everything. The knee joints there don't quite match the boots. It's like they used a different pins there. So, and also the little ankle also don't match with the boots. So it's way off in the color. But other than that, I love it. It looks really good. It actually looks just as good as the custom figure that my boy New York Backyard Legend did with that one when he custom made that one. That was incredible what he did. And then under there, I don't know what's going on in there, but yeah. And they went all around, which is great. But the cape, I mean, I like the fact that it is wired. What I don't like, and this is the same issue I had with the Task Force, that video game Superman, where they also put the wire at the bottom here. I mean, it works great when you're doing effects and stuff, but at the same time, it kind of makes it look like it's like, you know, it's not, you can't really straighten it up, and you're always going to get it come back at you. So I wish they wouldn't have done without that. There is basically that same cape. It's the same cape. I don't know why they did that. I might have to remove that wire because it's just, I mean, there's so much you can, like when you try to shape it and stuff, you always have to deal with that wire at the bottom. So that is the one thing that I don't like about the figure. But other than that, everything else is great. The hair, the details, look at that. Got the flow hair going over. She's got that pissed off face sculpt there. I mean, that, compared to this, I mean, it was much, much better. Skin tone's basically almost dead on the same, so maybe I'll do a little head swap on this, put some images on there. And of course, the first offering that we got was this Page Puncher also, which was the Injustice version of Supergirl from that video game. And I think this is actually, I like this one. It actually looks pretty good. They did a pretty good, decent job on this. The suit was different. I mean, it was from the thing. They did manage to put or paint on the S on the back. But it wasn't a wire, it wasn't a cloth cape or wire cape. But hey, for when it came out, it was actually pretty good. So, I mean, and then you got the Injustice Superman, you get the Injustice Green Arrow. I mean, and the Superman too. I got that Injustice Superman, and once in a while I like to pose them together and take photos with them. But so they did a decent job. But this is 120% improvement on this one over this one, 1,000%. I mean, they did a really good job. You get the actual yellow and that the gold that they put on that one. Again, it was just a one-tone color all the way up the boots, which is, you know, Supergirl always had the high boots, but you could still see some skin under there. But other than that, it looks great. The color, everything dead on. So this is definitely going to be the definitive Mcfarlane Supergirl, because we know that there are his license will be up in about a year or so. So I'm glad that he at least got this. He finally got a Superman out there, which I knew eventually he was going to do. Come on. You'll think all this time that he wasn't going to go out with a bang. Well, this is proof that he did. And again, he did a good job, and we'll see what Mattel does going forward. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video as always. Continue to support each other and continue to be a fine figure. And I will see you later.